Welcome back to the channel. I'm back with another reaction video, and today's one is about Dr. Umar Johnson. This clip comes from Linen and Honor, where Linen Holland breaks down what's really going on with Umar right now. Not too long ago, Umar was in the news after saying his bank accounts were frozen, both the school's accounts and possibly his personal ones. He suggested hacking or outside interference. But Linen, who's been covering Umar and the FDMG Academy for years, is offering a different explanation. According to Linen, there may be serious issues tied to the FDMG Academy, including reports that the city could auction the school property within the next 20 days, which might explain why those accounts were frozen. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and let's get into the video. Now, let's get into the video.
So, as we all know, Umar claims that his bank accounts were frozen. He's been having financial struggles for decades now, but he alleges that his bank accounts were frozen. But there's something else here that everyone needs to be aware of, and I want to get right on into it. Here you go. This right here is a monition, and this was filed August 5th of 2025, which was 3 days ago. Today's August 8th of 2025. I don't think Umar is aware of this yet. I don't believe Umar is aware that this was posted up there on the door for these abandoned buildings. Not just one side of the street, but both sides of the street.
So notices were posted on both buildings, alerting Umar that the city may auction them off. The warnings were right there on the doors. Let's see what happens next.
Take warning. This is to Umar. To all persons having or claiming to have any title, interest, or lien upon, lien upon the within described premises. Take warning that unless the judgment for the taxes or assessments stated herein is paid within 20 days after the date hereof, or within such period of 20 days, evidence of the payment of the taxes or assessments herein claimed shall be filed in the office of the, I can't even read that, I think it says probanatory, or I don't know if that's an H, I can't tell, which evidence shall be in the form of, I can't see that one either. I think it says rescripted bill or duplicate thereof, hearing date prior to the filing of the lien in the office of the I can't read that, bonitary for the Newcastle County, the city of Wilmington may proceed to sell the property. Listen, did you hear that? But it's for Newcastle County, the city of Wilmington may proceed to sell the property herein mentioned or described for the purpose of collecting the judgment for the taxes or assessments herein stated.
Now, I remember watching Linen a few years back when he was sharing Umar Johnson's tax info. Since it's public record, anyone could check online, and it showed Umar was allegedly behind on certain taxes, some paid, some not. That could explain why he's in this situation now. When taxes go unpaid for years, interest piles up, and eventually the city can auction off or sell the property. They usually give a lot of time to pay, but if nothing is done, this is the natural consequence. Let's continue.
Property address, 610 East 17th Street, Wilmington, Delaware, 19802. Tax parcel number, I referred to that earlier, 26029-40028. Water and sewer account number, 16846, etc. Person in whose name the subject property is assessed, Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey, RBG International Leadership Academy, Inc. Years, taxes. Okay, it doesn't show any taxes. So water and sewer charges, December 9th, 2016.
So he mentioned it doesn't show taxes, but it does show unpaid water and sewage bills dating back to 2016. What's going on? Clearly, these bills weren't being paid for years. Lord have mercy. Let's continue.
And then it says December 30th, 2024 through May 29th.
Umar Johnson owes the feds around $40,000 in penalties and is probably going to lose that school. It's also why he's asking you guys for so much money every single day. See, if you go to courtconnects.gov and then put in 2 case numbers or put in Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, you're going to find 2 very, very ridiculous citations stating that on one building they owe $17,810.77 and on the other they owe $20,577.45. When I say they, I mean Umar. The trick of it is he's been putting the name down as Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey, RBG International Leadership Academy, Inc. But here's the really big kicker. See how that says vacant registration fee? See how that says $15,000? And see how it says $15,000 over here too? Well, if you take a look above my head, you'll see that you receive a new financial penalty every year that this building is vacant, culminating in $5,000 at the 10-year mark. However, there's an additional $500 every year after. Now, I'm going to ask you, if it stops at $5,000 at 10 years of vacancy, but he owes collectively around $30,000 between both buildings in those vacant registration fees, did Umar Johnson ever buy this building, or did he just slap his name on it?
What do you guys think? From what I've seen, the fees piling up are mostly for vacant building charges and unpaid water and sewage bills. You can actually look it up if you want the exact numbers. Over time, these unpaid bills can lead the city to auction or sell the property. Honestly, I thought Umar opening a school for young boys was a great idea, but years have gone by with little progress. Some say it takes time, but there are plenty of smaller-scale schools running successfully. Maybe Umar bit off more than he could chew, or it was just too expensive to manage. Instead of stepping back when it got overwhelming, he kept accepting donations without showing much evidence the school was actually opening. There are too many red flags. Help was offered from multiple sources, but he refused it. From HVAC issues to basic repairs, very little progress was made aside from painting and occasional grass cutting. Remember the Laura Jamar situation? Even when someone offered expertise through a family member, Umar reacted angrily instead of accepting the help. It's just been a hot mess. Sometimes you have to walk away, and maybe this is that moment for him. If the schools are auctioned off, they're gone. No more FDMG Academy under Umar. Do you think he ever really intended to open a school, or was it all a hoax? Chime in, share your thoughts, and let's keep the conversation going. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell. Y'all know the vibes. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.